Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Carson here, and we're reacting to the second season of House of the Dragon, as episode 1 has, of course, dropped, and I'm excited to get back into this, after what was a really fantastic first season. So, yeah, and of course, we ended on a very massive moment, of course, with Lucerys' death, with the fact that Aemond was pursuing him, and, yeah, it ended really badly, and of course, we know that Rhaenyra is going to strike back hard, definitely. So I'm really excited to see how this revenge is going to come about because, you know, go Team Black. But it's going to be a very interesting season with, you know, that explosive ending for season 1. This is just going to be like, you know, further escalation and all of that. So it's going to be very exciting to see what will happen over the course of this season. But yes, excited to get back into House of the Dragon. So with that said, it's episode 1 of season 2. Let's go.
All men of honor must pay its price.
It's been a while. Just go back to
North owes a
Winterfell,
great
love
duty
it.
to the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, love
One
it.
older
Winterfell.
than any oath. 10 men from our household was to be chosen to fortify the watch.
Nice.
This is not a sentence, but
Which all, you know,
honor.
kickstart what we know with Jon
A
and all of
duty
that, right?
Embraced by all
When
who
he
serve the
was serving
North, even by
in the
mine own
watch.
kin, refused to cross it. Do you think my ancestors built a 700-foot wall of ice to keep out snow and savages?
Yeah, this is
What does it keep
for,
out?
for a bigger threat. But you guys don't need to worry about that shit. That is someone else's problem.
We're going to King's Landing,
To what end?
killing Vhagar. I cannot face that hoary old bitch alone.
Oh, damn!
With my dragon and yours together, we can kill Vhagar and her rider.
Holy shit! Oh my god.
Was this the Queen's command?
The Queen remains absent. I should be...
She's not acted on the vengeful impulse that others might have.
If you'd have acted when you had the chance, Aegon's line would be extinguished.
Oh shit. Oh damn.
Aegon would be alive.
Oh. It's really telling her you should shoulder some blame. My heart breaks with how distraught Rhaenyra is.
They tell me that you're the one that dragged my body out of the sea.
Oh, so he's indebted to him?
It was only my duty.
Yeah, but you did good.
I am indebted to you.
There you go.
To come with Vhagar protecting the city.
Not the dragons. The rats.
Oh. I mean, I was gonna say, this is like witness protection at this moment. Is that Krispy Kreme? Are you kidding me? Yo, the audacity!
In hopes that new terms might be negotiated.
Release it at once.
Is the heir to the throne bothering you, Tyland?
No, not in the least, Your Grace.
Poor,
Because I think he wants a ride.
poor Tyler.
Your
He's
A pony ride.
yeah.
Ratted.
Rhaenyra has dragons as well.
Mine are bigger.
If we loose the dragons to war...
Now he's not even batting an eye there.
Fat old Lord Tully will either raise my banner or see his burn. We should fly to River Run.
Confidence is there though for Aegon. Okay, this is heartbreaking. You sympathize with her so much, and
Winter, don't you?
Sheep, your Grace.
Sheep, even better. I
yeah,
shall make your flock
damn.
of sheep whole.
We already made a promise to all the Crown lands that a tithing of land
don't cook.
speaks, Your Grace. All hear it.
But he just wants, like, look at what Aegon is trying to, like, he's trying to chill. He's
After
just trying to be a
further
chill
thought,
king.
I have for our supply. But now, with a blockade in place and war threatening...
That treasonous blockade won't last long. I plan to send Vhagar to burn it to ash. Bring the news.
Otto's like, what the fuck's he doing? But...
Hugh, if we started work, it would bring great relief.
And it
Not
was
just to me, but to
more
all the Smiths
incentive,
serving your
more
cause.
motivation.
You shall be paid, and paid well. My
Otto's
army
done.
cannot
You
win a
can see
war
on
without
his
your
face, he's
weapons.
just
We
like
shall continue
so
their
done
making.
with this shit.
Hightower was your father's and Your Grace.
Okay, there you go. Laris is just is just shit stirring right here.
Aemond is angry.
Aemond's a
Rhaenyra's
piece of
son
shit.
Took his eye and was never punished for it. What he did, however vicious.
The caprice of youth.
I mean, he went OTT, I would say.
Aemond.
I know it. But that does not mean it must be wanton.
No.
Shit. Oh.
I would wither in your absence.
I did not think you would flower a traitor.
You speak of highborn games. I am commonborn.
How long have you been selling secrets to Otto Hightower?
As long as he had gold to pay for them.
Yeah, as long as money kept coming in. Oh
You
no,
sent you
she's
flee
dead.
from King's Land.
Purely transactional. I held no loyalty to him. Certainly do
Okay.
not now.
Okay,
Otto Hightower was
sure.
to me as I am to your noble ilk, fodder to be cast off.
What else do you know of him, his plans?
Little unless.
We swore the same oath to defend the whole of the royal family.
Even if there's this
So what
split
were we to
going
do when
on.
they turn against one another?
Yeah. It's a very, very difficult situation because you can't really do anything when it comes to defy. You can't defy that oath.
Into place, all seaborne travel and trade to King's Landing will soon be cut off.
Oh, let them wither. But that's not going to be enough.
I want Aemond Targaryen.
Oh, heck!
Thrall, but no longer.
A transaction, then.
Your
More
life.
knowledge in exchange for your freedom.
Uh-huh. Make use of her.
Lord Kraken Stark has promised 2,000 men.
The fact that he's putting obligations before emotions. Yeah.
Lucerys Velaryon.
I don't know. I don't know how people will feel of Alicent if she does have genuine guilt. Like she didn't want it to escalate this far, but yeah.
I'm told you bear a mislike for the Hightowers.
Oh, Dolly.
Fuck the Hightowers.
No. Oh no.
Tonight he's going to be your friend. You're to find and slay the Prince Aemon Targaryen. He has silver hair and one eye.
Lord.
Should be easy enough to find.
Holy
But I understand
shit.
he's quite good enough.
Angry.
Angry.
She blames me for starting this war.
I wonder
After she
why.
plotted with my father's council to usurp his throne. Her Grace speaks with two tongues.
It's so funny though. She's being branded as a hypocrite here.
You've a zeal to act, I understand. I was young once
I
myself.
only wish to serve my king and my house.
who's not hearing any of this from Otto.
You
know,
and
but both
Vhagar
Targaryen
reach
boys,
single
Otto may
power
as
in the
well
realm.
just give up.
You, Aemond, you will have all the vengeance that you seek, but you must keep a grip on your impulses.
Otto.
We both know that your brother cannot.
This piece of shit.
Bring the dog.
Well, nothing bad's gonna happen to the dog, though, right?
Mind me like some helpless duckling.
Oh, but you're the king.
My
gives a
God,
shit
he's
what they
just
say?
vibing, and he's just like rocking on the chair where Viserys
as
cut
loyal as a
himself
hound.
last year.
I can set him and his dragon on my foes at will.
Holy shit! Oh boy!
I just don't know my way around.
Just work in the dark here. Oh, you need to die, buddy. You need to die. You absolute. See you next Tuesday. Uh-oh.
For the rats.
Nothing to see here.
Stay still.
Oh, no. That ain't the... Oh, he's gonna go off the...
A son for a son, he said. Or does she look like a fucking son to you?
I have a necklace. It's of great value.
That's not happening. That is not happening.
That's not a son.
Nah.
No. She's telling true.
Well, he seems convinced. Oh my God! No, they're not. Oh, the sword. Are they cutting his head off? Holy shit! That's it though. Like she could tell anyone, but they'll be gone.
Helena.
Fuck's sake! Oh. Things have escalated. They were escalating, and now they have escalated. Just as you feared, right? Well, Alicent feared. It's funny though because she said that she would stop boning Krispy Kreme. She said like this has to no, they're still doing it, so absolute hypocrisy there. Oh, so this should be fun. Yeah. Because now how is Otto going to handle this? I mean, he's been trying his best, seemingly in his mind, to stop the kids from killing the other kids, I guess, and all that shit. No, but with what Aemon's done, he's created a bit of a kerfuffle. And, of course, he's, working quite... Like, you may as well take that leap, right? You started it, and now you got to finish it in a sense, aka just go on a full bender against the blacks, really. So, and now this might kind of encourage this whole total warfare against the blacks with what's just happened in the closing moments of the last episode. So yeah. Oh, So this should be fun. Yeah, I mean, that's a really, really neat start to the season of Game of... or House of the Dragon, should I say. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to kick off now that... I want to say that was Jaehaerys, which, you know, would be very, very... I'd say very, very funny, given the fact that, you know, last season we ended up with the first episode having Jaehaerys the First, I believe it was, dying, which set things up to Viserys getting the throne, of course. But at the same time, you don't want... He was only a kid, and he didn't even do anything wrong, but of course, they couldn't find Aemond. If Aemond was still in the room when where he was discussing with Otto, then that would have been all fine and well, except he wasn't. And so, yeah, it was, you know, there had to be a sacrifice. There had to be a head that still needed to come about. So, yeah, Jaehaerys was, I guess, the candidate that had to be the sacrificial lamb, so to speak, should I say. Though I don't know, because that's it, though. It's still ahead at the end of the day, and it's all gonna... It's not just gonna create kerfuffles when it comes to, obviously, the Greens. There'll be an understandable reaction, you know, given that Jaehaerys was only, like, what, 3, 4, whatever. But even within Team Black as well, there's going to be quite a few angry remarks from Rhaenyra to Daemon, potentially, because of the fact that, I mean, it's still a son for a son at the end of the day, but with Rhaenyra, her beef was Aemond. She even specifically said, I want Aemon Targaryen. It's not, I want a Targaryen. I want, you know, blood for blood. So you could just, you know, pick your poison when it comes to taking the life of a Targaryen. So, yeah. I feel like there's going to be some quite kerfuffles with the fact that, you know, obviously the Ratcatcher, like, he didn't exactly follow through the full details of the plan. He made a little deviation, and I think in his mind that worked. But of course, there's going to be bigger kerfuffles. So, yeah, but I gotta say, Rhaenyra's grief and rage in this episode was just palpable. Like, especially when you were so amazed by the fact that she hasn't even said anything for every scene she's been in. She's only had one line in this episode. And I think, the way that she was conveying her emotions without dialogue was just really, really heartbreaking. So, I mean, even Jason Rhaenyra meeting up was just absolutely devastating. He was really putting a priority onto the report in terms of who's, siding with us, etc. He really put that first. But of course the emotions are gonna be overwhelming, understandably. Because it's because for Rhaenyra, obviously it's not just the fact that she's lost a kid, same with Jace, it's not just the fact that he's lost a bro, but there's going to be guilt from Jace. And, being these messengers, it's going to hit him like a train, like a ton of bricks in regards to the fact that this is all on me. So, yeah. And you were just waiting, like when you saw the Raven at the beginning, you were just waiting for Jace to get that news that that Luke is dead. So yeah, although I will say, entering out on Winterfell and that iconic music, it was just very, very beautiful. It was very nostalgic. So I really, really loved that, because it just felt like old times, didn't it? So yeah. So that was just really, really amazing stuff to see. So, but again, the whole situation with Jason Rhaenyra was just sad. So yeah. But yeah, I really thought that this was pretty great stuff to open out on in terms of season 2. So, and it will be very interesting to see what's going to happen next week with Jaehaera's death and how the Greens are going to retaliate, because obviously this episode was focusing on the the Blacks trying to find a way to get back at Alicent, to get back at Aemond, etc., in terms of what they have enabled in regards to Luke's death. With Daemon pulling quite a few of the strings, because, of course, when he was talking to Rhaenys, he was like, nope, we're going back out. We're going back to King's Landing, and we're going to sort this shit out. And, of course, whilst Rhaenyra has been mourning, Daemon has been out doing everything and anything to make sure that there is movement in his efforts to try and get back at the Greens, which ultimately led to him, of course, hiring that guard and that rat catcher. So yeah, I hate that rat catcher, by the way. I mean, not only does he give you a very scary ambience, but he also kicked the dog as well. So you know what, he can go and die painfully. And yeah, it was just very interesting seeing how how Daemon was really wanting to take the fight against the Greens. So, but it was just very intense, and I really enjoyed how things came about with seeing the Blacks once again, because I mean, under sad circumstances, sure, but as someone who is as someone who does bend the knee to Rhaenyra, yeah, it's just great to have some content and to, pick up on, obviously, the sad circumstances in regards to Luke and seeing how different people were going to handle it. So, yeah. But it's going to be very interesting now that I guess the shoe will be on the other foot, because, now we're going to be focusing on the Greens with the fact that they've lost Jaehaerys, and it's going to be very interesting to see how what the retaliation method's going to be there. So, because there was even plotting going on in terms of, well, with Aemond, he already lit that fire, so he may as well finish the job, take out all of Team Black. And now with this situation that's just unfolded, this is probably going to push Aemond to a more reckless incentive. So it's going to be very interesting to see what will happen. So yeah, meanwhile, Aegon is just chilling. Aegon is absolutely chilling. I was absolutely sad, though, when he was trying to make decisions and all of that. He only wants to be his own king. He only wants to be a decent enough person, right? And then you have Otto, who's, trying to pull the strings. I mean, yeah, you did have Larys, who was trying to say, your dad had this little bastard chirping in his ear as well. You don't want this stuff to happen to you, right? And it was kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. When it came to that guy who with the sheep and all of that, I think it was, Aegon had a solution in mind, but Otto was like, let's erase that and let's reassess our option. Let's just reassess our decision and all of that. And yeah, so it was just really sad. But then there was that moment where Aegon was just chilling with the boys, I guess you could say. And then so poor Aegon, he just wants to chill. He just wants to have a good time, basically. So yeah. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if it's because it's been a bit or whatever, but I do feel like there is a bit of I don't know. Aegon does seem to have that little bit of maturity in this episode. It might be a one-off thing, like I said, with how the Greens are going to handle everything in regards to Jaehaerys' death. I feel like, you know, there could be potential for Aegon to just go into a psychotic role and all of that once again, but I don't know, there's just something that just seems more mature for Aegon in this episode, so, yeah. So, yeah. I do feel, and I do feel like that's going to happen, because it's not like he was completely mature, because he did condescend to Thailand, who was just being terrorized throughout this episode, so, or at least throughout that scene, but yeah, there was just something so interesting with him trying to, you know, be good to the smaller folk, and, you know, try to make some ethical choices. And there's the whole situation in regards to, you know, him just chilling it out on the throne. So yeah, I don't know, that's probably just me, but I did see a little bit of maturity there, so yeah. So yeah, Krispy Kreme and Alicent just annoy the shit out of me, especially with the fact that Alicent would well, not just her, but Kristen as well, Krispy Kreme. You know, they tormented and made life miserable for Rhaenyra, especially with Rhaenyra having sex out of, you know, wedlock and all of that. And now here we are. So I despise them so much, and it's just wild that whilst there's a murder going on in terms of one of your family, they are back doing it again. So, and the fact that, you know, he, with Krispy Kreme, he was so butthurt about the fact that Rhaenyra couldn't give him what he wanted at the end of the day. And, you know, the circumstances, I would say, is no different in regards to Alicent and Krispy Kreme. So I'm calling him that from until the day he does die or whatever. I don't care. He is Krispy Kreme. He is a piece of shit. Well, so is Alicent as well at the end of the day. But, yeah. Just asses. But, yeah, this was a really good starting point for season 2 of House of the Dragon. So, yeah, like I said, next week should be fun. Not expecting anything consequential to happen whatsoever, especially in regards to, you know, the death that's just happened there. So, yeah. With Jaehaerys, I think it was, like I said, I could be wrong, but I think it is, I think the kid that did die. I gotta say, though, I feel so bad for Helena as well, because, I mean, she had to watch that shit happen. She couldn't really do anything, really. And what makes it worse is at the earlier, or, you know, there was a moment for her earlier on in this episode where she feared the rats, aka what we had later, you know, in the closing moments of the episode. So yeah, it's just really, and then of course you just hear the soaring and all of that, and she had to escape with her daughter whilst, you know, they were soaring off the head. It's just messed up. So, yeesh. So yeah, like I said, you did. For me, I did feel like you felt bad for Helena just because of the tough position she was in. You know, her having to escape with her kid, with her daughter, whilst, you know, they are soaring the head off her other kid, and it's just like fucked up. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, this was a really neat opening episode for season 2 of House of the Dragon. Until then, though, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my BG Thetan channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!